Okay, so SubSounds is a youth music collective for young musicians between 14 and 18. And this gig that we're running tonight is the next step in that project, in that it gives kids of that age an opportunity to set up their own gigs.
Setting up your own gig, yeah, it's really cool. Kind of puts a bit of responsibility on you to kind of try to get things right, and it's another area of like music, not just performing, that you can really get like a piece of and really understand it.
So they have to get the venue, they have to do the artwork, they have to be the promoters as well as the musicians. So it's another level of experience that they would not have had before.
Now that you're gone, we have to say so long to you, and now it's all blue. Now that you're not alive, and I didn't get to say goodbye, it hurts, oh it hurts.
And the point of the gig is to give young musicians, 14 to 18-year-olds, more performance opportunities, which they don't necessarily get in traditional rock and roll venues.
I think it's a good opportunity for young acts because there aren't a lot of venues that let people play their own gigs. So we're going to be making this into a series of gigs, hopefully branching out to a few different venues, but hopefully in the future we'll be able to get venues in town and get the young folk to play, because there just aren't enough opportunities to play.
It's all up to you if you follow it through. It's not my decision what you want to do, but he sees it all. You will take a fall, and after I'm not gonna help you at all. And after I'm not gonna help you at all.
Getting paid for gigs. I've never actually gotten paid for a gig, but yeah, I'd like to.
I think everyone should be paid for putting the show on. I know, venues, bar staff and security people are getting paid to do their job, but they wouldn't be there if it wasn't for the acts that are keeping these venues alive.
I think it's important for musicians to get paid for their gigs because we put lots of work into what we make.
Swimming in ocean blue, lost underwater. There's nothing that I can do. Emotional super trawler.
So this is trying to get them used to the fact that they are working musicians, that the work they do is worth money, that the songs they've written are worth something, and they should get used to at least asking to be paid for their work. They have experience being performers, they have experience rehearsing, being prepared to play. They won't have had as much experience promoting gigs, setting up gigs, managing it. So this is the first, hopefully, of many of these kinds of gigs for these musicians.